Hello, we have received many questions about whether Spark affects the SharePoint core. Does it add any layer of code or create any custom columns? The answer is absolutely no. Spark works with the SharePoint APIs, and integrates with them through the best practice techniques provided by Microsoft. This way it will be easy for any SharePoint administrator to easily migrate from on-premise to Office 365. In this video, I'm going to talk about the publishing and the auto-populate features of Spark Forms Builder, and see how Spark Forms Builder won't affect the SharePoint core. Okay, we have here a contact SharePoint list which has several items stored in it. Let's customize this list with Spark Forms. We will populate this list columns to SharePoint form and publish it. From the list at the top, click on Spark Forms Builder to open the canvas to design the form. As we see here, the canvas of design the form is blank. Now we are going to auto-populate the columns. From Designer in the top ribbon, click on Auto-Populate. When you use Auto-Populate feature, the columns of the correspondent list or library or content type will be automatically populated and built instantly in the form design workspace, with all their properties and configuration settings. All populated controls will be associated with labels that represent their titles. And after that, you can redesign the form as desired. If you are interested in how to customize the design for the form in detail, you can watch this tutorial video. It is listed in the description below as well. You can select a control, then press Ctrl and down arrow buttons to select all controls below it, in order to move them to provide more space for that control, for resizing and repositioning it. Before a form becomes available to end users within SharePoint lists and libraries, it must be published. We are going to publish the form. From Designer in the top ribbon, click on Publish to publish the template design to the selected content type. If the list contains multiple content types, click on the drop-down and select Content Type Name from the menu options to publish the template design on it. It is worth mentioning that you can publish the same form design on multi-content types in the same list or library. Then click on Publish. Let's get back to our list. Let's view the data that was stored before in the list, and how it looks with the Spark form. Here it's the custom SharePoint contact list. Let's try to add a new item. Click on New. Let's enter the data quickly. Then click on Submit. As we see, the data was stored in the list. But what if we want to get a step back and restore the contact list form to the SharePoint default view? Simply, you can just unpublish the form. Let's get back to our Spark Form Designer. Again, from Designer in the top ribbon, click on Unpublish. This will restore the default state of the list or library forms pages that were in use before the Spark form was published. If you want to remove Spark built-in fields from the list when unpublishing the form, then must check the Delete Spark field checkbox before clicking the Unpublish button in the Unpublished dialog. Okay, let's get back to our list. You can see that, after I have unpublished the form on this list, the data still can be viewed and edited by SharePoint standard pages without losing anything, or the need to do extra work to convert the saved data through Spark form. Follow us to learn more about advances used for SharePoint and Spark forms. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you have a comment, please write it down. Thank you.